Well, hello everyone. Good morning. Here we all are. As Uncle Dudley says, I have no idea what we're doing here, but we're determined to have a good time. So let's do that. Hi everyone. It's been a little while since I've done one of these streams. You might notice some things have changed a little bit. Well, I don't know. Maybe you won't notice. The lighting is a little bit nicer as I lean directly into the light. The lighting is a little bit nicer, hopefully the resolution is a little bit better, and some things have not changed, which is that we're all here with friends to have a good time and talk about what's going on that's nice in the world, to recharge ourselves and feel better and be ready to go out into the world refreshed and reinvigorated and alive and happy. So yeah, that's what's up. That's the plan. Hello. As soon as I said that, there was a giant crash from outside, so let's just pretend that that's fine. Oh gosh, I gotta turn this music down. It's blasting at me. How's everybody doing? What's up? Nini's here. A large Chungai is here. Fleecills, good to see you. How are you? Lizzie Winchester has joined us. Brianna's here. Hello. Fleecills is not having the greatest week, but glad to still be alive. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think honestly, that's a good place to be. I think not having a great week is fair, and glad to be alive is actually pretty good. So let's lean into that. Let's lean into being glad to be alive. Who else have we got? Tom Jenkins says hello. Good to see you, Tom. Nini, hello. Not animal tested says hi. Oh, some sort of trash is here. Hello. Vincent says hi, Matt. James Polk is here. Giant Robots and Sim 1198. All is well with you. I'm glad to hear that. Hello, Matt, and all, says James Polk with a little sparkle. Ah, the sparkle. Yeah, so how's everybody doing? Difficult times aside. Trying to keep my hopes up, says Nini. The Ruth Bader Ginsburg news is a bit heavy, but it's a good time to reflect on all the good she's done and how we can follow in the amazing and inspiring footsteps that she left behind. Raphael's here. Good morning. Hello to you. Nini says, yeah, super worried about everyone. It is an alarming, worrisome time. But hey, we're all worried together. Yeah. Lizzie says same. Well, there you go. See, we're all worried together. And that's got to do something for us. Apathy says hola. Hello to Apathy. Goodness gracious, what's been going on over here? I've been very busy on a project that I think you will all be very happy about once it can be revealed. It's going to be revealed this week. It's not an exclusively Matt Baume project. It's something I'm doing with a whole bunch of people, but it's going to be, oh boy, it's going to be real good. I can't wait to show you all what I've been doing. It's going to knock your socks off, and it's going to be ready. So we're announcing next week, in the next few days, basically. And it's going to be ready to actually enjoy just in time for when you're really going to need it. So that's all I can say about it. But I want you to be excited. Geckles is here. Good. Yay. Hello. I know we were talking last night and you were like 11 a.m. But you actually joined. You actually got up and joined us. How absolutely wonderful. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, so I've been working on a project that you're all going to love, so I want you all to be very excited for that. You've got something really amazing to look forward to, and I wish I could tell you more right now, but you're going to hear about it in the next few days, and you're going to be like, wow, that's exactly what I needed. So that's good. What else is going on? I just started playing this game, Craftopia. That looks pretty fun. I'll talk a little bit more about it in a second, but I'm just running through some of the things that have been keeping my spirits up. And watched some stuff for an upcoming culture cruise. I'm sure you all remember the show Dinosaurs from the 90s. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a video about this, but I think I have to because it's so weird. There's a gay-ish episode of Dinosaurs from the 90s, sitcom featuring giant dinosaur puppets. It's basically The Simpsons. It's The Simpsons, but it's live-action dinosaurs. It's so bizarre. And they had a gay-ish episode. But the thing that's so bizarre about the episode is it can't really decide if it's a gay episode or an episode about drugs or about communism or something else. Like, it's so unclear what they actually wanted to do with this thing, but also it's just so bizarre. Because like sometimes it's clearly like, okay, this is gay, but other times it's like, oh no, this is drugs. But they already did a drugs episode, and how does the gay thing factor in to the drugs thing? It's just so confused. Raphael says, I loved your interview with Steve Kometko. Oh, yes, on the sewers of Paris. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to my podcast, The Sewers of Paris, where I talk to queer people about the entertainment that's changed their lives. Check that out. Steve Kometko interview just recently posted. James Polk says, finished Deep Space Nine, feeling adrift for weekly viewing. Dave is babysitting little Ella. Hope you folks have fun. Say hello to Ella. Yes, Nini, not to Mama. It's that one. Yep. Geckel suddenly woke up 2 minutes ago. Well, I'm glad, just in time. I woke you up with my stream. Dinosaurs was good, says Giant Robots Conquer the World. It may not hold up as well as you think. There are a lot of things about that show that I have affection for, but I think the thing that I like most about it is just it's so bizarre. Why did this exist? So the reason that it came into the world was because before he passed away, Jim Henson left just like a note that said the last days of the dinosaurs. That's it. That's his only thing. That's all he wrote about it. And based on that, they called it Jim Henson's Dinosaurs and made this whole show around it. So that's the show. And it is just so weird. Oh, here's another thing that's good going on out in the world. You can breathe the air now on the West Coast. That's a nice welcome change. I woke up this morning. Let's see. What is the air quality? Hey, Cortana, what's the air quality right now? No, absolutely not going to listen to me. Hey, Siri, what's the air quality right now? Siri's listening.
The air quality
23.
Right,
oh, my goodness. We were up in the 200s just a few days ago. I've been having, like, the worst allergy problems. And now the air is clear, and it's good. King of Pointless says, just heard gay episode from show from the 90s while tuning in. How quintessentially Matt Baum can you get? It is true. Yes. I'm glad you're here just in time. Yeah, the vegetarian episode, Uncle Deadly. Yes. It's so bizarre. It's just so weird that they have herbivores as a stand-in for homosexuality, and like to the point where they're like, oh, you're herbophobic. It's so clear what that's supposed to be, but like then they muddy it with all these other references to other moral panics. But Uncle Deadly, you make a good point that these are intersectional. Homosexuality and the Red Scare they did go hand in hand. Yeah. Sim says, is that what the Dinah Shore tweet was about? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. KT says, can we mention the death of RBG? Yes. So if you go to my Twitter, I do have a link to an article that I wrote last night about all the stuff that she did for queer people in her career. I think that should be on my Twitter now. It's scheduled, but let's just double check. Yes, there it is. So if you do go to my Twitter, I wrote up a thing about like all of the rulings that she wrote that affected queer people's lives. Yeah, so it's... Oh, actually, no, wait. That is not my article. Where is my article? Okay, let's make sure that that posted. Where did it go? Scheduled tweets. Schedule. I don't have any scheduled tweets. Okay, so what we've just learned is that I don't know how to use Twitter, after all. Hold on. Let's just make sure that that's available for folks who want to look at it. Yeah, so I wrote it for them.us. It's a listing of all the different things that she did. New words about all the things RBG did for LGBTQ folks. Okay, so that's there. Do people use Cortana as not tested on animals? Like, really? Well, so, I mean, the thing is I've switched to PC, and I want to lean in, and I want to, like, be like, okay, this is what I'm using now. This is my thing. This is my system. And I'm trying to learn it and make the most of it, and it just doesn't seem to want to cooperate. Hey, Cortana. Cortana. What's the air quality right now? Now she's listening. Oh, nope, she just went away. She didn't hear anything that I said. Cortana, what's the air quality? No, it just doesn't work. It just, like, I don't love Siri, but at least Siri will pick up when I call. Master Chief does. You know, every time I see Master Chief, all I can think of is Master Chef. I always misread it as Master Chef. Aaron says the dinosaurs ending is a very strong warning. Whew, yeah, that ending. How about that? What a bizarre, again, what a bizarre show. The reason I want to talk about it is just it's so weird. And Uncle Dilly, you raise a really good point. The intersection, I definitely have to mention that. The Red Scare was about all these moral panics. Are often intertwined and interlaced, and like we're talking about homosexuality, but also we're talking about drugs. We're talking about drugs, but we're also talking about Dungeons and Dragons. We're talking about Dungeons and Dragons. We're also talking about communism. Similar rejoice in Mississippi, says James Polk. We got a high of 80, and the air is fresh and brisk. 80 does not seem brisk to me, but it's about 60 something right now in Seattle, which that's more what I need to thrive. James Polk says, dinosaurs were before my time, born in 94. Craft on the puppets is wondered, wasn't see much of these days. Yeah, you know, occasionally you do see like good animatronic puppetry these days, but like CG is just so much easier now. Let's see. Animatronics in movies? Like, what's the latest? Oh, okay, so I guess Jurassic World had some animatronic puppets. I mean, like, Babe Pig in the City is one that comes up when I Google that. Yeah, like I don't think it's used like much at all now. This is turning into a weird dive into yeah, okay, so like I'm reading about how it's used at theme parks, but it's not. Oh, I guess okay, so The Force Awakens had a whole bunch. Okay, so every now and then you do see them. That's nice, but not as much as you used to. It's a bummer. Certainly not on television. I'm trying to think of a TV show that has robot puppets. Like in the last decade, can you think of any? Have you been able to watch Stage Mother yet? Jackie Beat was amazing in it. Oh no, I think I do have it on my list of recommendations. Let's see if I can find that. Where is it? Rex. Do I have Stage Mother in here? So I've got this long list. I think these books at the bottom under the hashtags were the fantasy books that some people had suggested. And then I had some other recommendations up above that, but I don't see Stage Mother on there, so let me add that. Stage Mother. And hopefully that should appear in the list. Will it appear? Yes, it will. There it is. Hooray! King of Pointless says, I read a bit from a book called Johnny Alucard I loved recently, which is about a vampire in the 70s and 80s. There's a line about vampires portrayed sympathetically, preferring disco to punk because it's about living forever as opposed to nihilism. I sensed a gay metaphor. That's so cool. I love that. Johnny Alucard. Putting that on the list too. Johnny Alucard. You need to use Alexa, never have problems with her. Yeah, I guess that's the first step to making a robot assistant that people will use is have it actually respond when you yell at it. Yeah. Giant Robot says, the society too toxic to survive is a great vehicle for satire. Yeah, okay, so dinosaurs, you know, the note from Jim Henson was Last Days of the Dinosaurs, and so that's what you see on the show. It's like these characters just ruining the only world they've got, episode after episode after episode, and it's amazing. It went on, I think, for 4 seasons. Is that right? Let me check that. Dinosaurs sitcom. I think there's 4 seasons of it. Yeah. Yeah, they made almost not quite 100 episodes. Let's see. They had how many episodes is that? That's a little over around 70 episodes, that's wild. That is wild. How did they get away with making such a weird show for so long? Communism and homosexuality both otherized as what is different and subversive. Yeah, I mean that's ultimately what it gets down to. Is it's a little reminder of why these things are intersectional and why one group struggle is often another group struggle, because we have a dominant culture that is opposed to something, and whether it's an economic system or sexual minority or racial minority or whatever, underprivileged groups need to stick together. Um, yeah, and Geckel says, dinosaurs, let's make a gay communist D&D episode. Matt, this is me now. It really is. Like, that episode, the episode, yeah, there's a lot in that episode that I like. But it's so, like, it's so muddled is the thing, and it's like, what was the point of any of this? And it's another episode that just seems to, like, resolve everything by the end. It's like, oh, well, we've just decided that everything's fine. Like, we didn't really learn anything or make a point. We just decided not to fight about this anymore. I mean, I guess that's a resolution. Oh, of course, the new Dark Crystal show, Giant Robots, you're completely right. Of course, the new Dark Crystal show has tons of animatronics. A lot of CG in that as well, but still, yes, yes, yes. James Polk says, my alma mater, USM, had a dean that fomented McCarthy's policies against queer students in the 50s. Whoa, that's amazing. Yeah, Torrid Dinosaurs ends with the entire world ending. Very dark for a family show. Yeah, it's kind of incredible. Like, it just ends with everyone dying. Okay. Yeah, it is relevant. We're not good at preventing the apocalypse. Gecko's got to sleep more. I hope the rest of the stream goes well. Good night. Good night, sweet Geck. I hope you have a nice sleep. Thank you for keeping James company last night after I went to bed. Which sounds really salacious and sexy, but not. James was live streaming last night, and so Geck was keeping him company there on the live stream from a distance. Speaking of which, I'm thinking about doing some more live streaming. More than I usually like this, like every 2 weeks, or in this case, every 3 weeks. It's been a while since I did one of these, I know. But I'm thinking about doing more live streaming on Twitch of video games, because I'm going to be reviewing video games for The Stranger, which is very exciting. Yeah, so with The Stranger, I'm moving into stuff that I'm a bit more interested in. They're putting me on the queer beat, which is great. I'm going to be writing about queer stuff as much as I can, but also I'm going to be writing about comic books. I'm going to be writing about video games, and there's something else I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be writing fiction for them, which is exciting. They don't really do fiction, so it's going to be a first for me and a first for them. But yeah, so I'm thinking about doing more live streaming because I'm going to be reviewing video games for them, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should just do that on stream. The games that I want to play. Yeah. Oh, so I did want to talk about this game that I just started called. Oh boy, what's the name of it? I can't believe I've already forgotten it. It's Saucier. That's not it. It starts with an S. Nope, it certainly doesn't. Craftopia. Well, a C can sometimes sound like an S. Craftopia is the game that I just started playing, and it seems good so far. It seems like Minecraft and also every other game ever made. Like, they just took every mechanic from every game and put it in one game, and that's often a red flag. That's often a sign that, like, they didn't know what game they wanted to make and they couldn't make one good one, so they just made 30 bad ones. But so far it seems pretty good. I've literally only been playing for 10 minutes. Actually, maybe I'll boot this up because I do want to show you, like, one of the wildest things about it. Let's see, Steam. Can I do this? This will be a first. If I can actually stream a game from Steam to YouTube. We'll see if I can figure out how to do this. But I do want to show you all just, like, one detail about how the game starts. That's wild and incredible. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Like, it almost made me do a spit take when I saw it. Okay, so I think you can hear... Can you hear the game? Yes. Okay, so you can hear it in the background. Let me know how the levels are here. Let me know how this sounds. It's really nice music, right? Like, the soundtrack is very pleasant. But it's super loud for me. Hold on, I gotta find a way to turn this down. Okay. Oh, and yeah, Mr. Bitterroll Queen. Yes to clutching the pearls, but also Grady Boyle's right under you. I gotta put that on my list as well. Lovecraft Country. I have not started watching that, but I really, really want to see it. And King Pointless recommends Renegade Cult, who made a point in the comments of this video, so the Downton Abbey movie about that. The film simply portrays the class system, tries to be woke about having a gay couple. Oh, that's a good point, too. That's really interesting. Doesn't super intersect with the whole dinosaurs thing, but not everything has to. But that's such a good point. Yeah, that it's like, oh, maintain the upper class system that was responsible for keeping the gays down, but also as a show, we're sympathetic to the gays. Mr. Biro Queen says, what games will you review? You have your finger in many pies. I do. There's a lot of pies. Let's see. So here's what I've got on my list right now. Craftopia, which I'm about to show you. Coming out soon, a game called Going Under. A small indie one that is set in the Pacific Northwest. It's like a dungeon crawler that is... I don't know if I love this premise, because it seems like it's trying a little too hard, but it seems like a dungeon crawler about startup companies. So you're crawling through all these different like tech startups. There may be something there. Super Mario 35 I want to write about. The Survivalists, which looks like another like smaller game, but it's got really cute art and looks like another fun Minecraft kind of game. There may not be anything to say about that, so I'm not sure about that one. Of course, Spider-Man Miles Morales looks really good. Hyrule Warriors I'm excited for because I love Breath of the Wild. Bowser's Fury, and we're getting into 2021. Bowser's Fury, I don't know what it is. Nobody knows. They haven't revealed anything other than that there are cat suits involved. Characters in cat suits. So, and I'm not saying I know anything about this game, and I'm not making a prediction here, but I will say Bowser's Fury is only one letter off from Bowser's Furry. So my prediction is that it's going to be... I said I'm not making a prediction. Here I go. It's going to be a furry Mario game. That's my prediction for you. We've also got Ever Forward, which looks like another cute puzzle game. Not really sure what it's going to be, but it's on my list to just keep an eye on. And then way at the end, probably, of 2021, I don't think there's a firm street date for this one, is Resident Evil Village, which I don't normally like horror games, but I think it might be fun to see me get scared. So that's what I got on my gay agenda. But if you all have recommendations for other games for me to check out, let me know. Oh, Grady Boyle says, I still replay Portal 2. I mean, you can just play that over and over and over. It's so good. Oh, good guy. Yeah, I saw there was a Paris Hilton documentary. How is that? And Aaron Halstead, I did not do the Night Court episode with Jim Bailey as a trans woman. Did I do? I did a very brief... Actually, I'm not sure I'm familiar with that one. I know that there's a Night Court episode with there's a trans scare. Night Court Jim Bailey. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, Night Court just every so often, they have like a little gay moment, and then they go back to doing their Night Court bullshit. That's fascinating. I didn't know Jim Bailey was on the show. In Freeman says, what are these recommendations based on? So what I'm looking for is a game recommendation. If you're asking about like game recommendations, or in Freeman, are you just talking about the recommendations up in the corner? On this corner? Am I touching the right corner? I'm not. This corner here, there they are. This corner. These recommendations are based on whatever the chat says I should check out. But the game recommendations, the games that I'm looking for. So I'm looking for stuff that's interesting to talk about, like that has some ideas, that's weird and different. Craftopia is definitely going to be that, I think. World of Warcraft has introduced 2 gay gods. Oh, so as a non-binary character. Well, that's exciting. I did see that there's a new World of Warcraft expansion coming. King Boylan says, wouldn't Bowser be a scaly, not a furry? I mean, yes, look. If he's got fan art on Fur Affinity, then I'm going to count him as a furry. How about that? And it's got catsuits, and when Bowser puts the catsuit on, he's definitely a furry. So there. Meow meow. Do you enjoy the Souls games, Dark Souls, etc.? Here's the thing. I enjoy that they scare me. I enjoy that they frustrate me. I enjoy the reaction that I get when I stream them. So I don't love the spookiness of them, and I don't love how hard they are, but it's very fun to stream them and be freaked out about them. Yeah, Grady is exactly right. I enjoy watching people play Dark Souls. I'll be playing the new Demon's Soul remake on PS5. That does look good. Yeah, so I think it's the same thing. This is going to sound weird, I like being watched playing Dark Souls. I think, like, if I was just playing by myself, I probably wouldn't enjoy it, but I like that I can talk to people while I'm doing it. I like to talk to you all. That's how I feel. Grady says Fall Guys is the new vital multiplayer game right now. I have not played it yet, and oh boy, do I need to. Hugh says playing a game called Tell Me Why with a trans main voiced by a trans actor. Oh, that sounds great. Tell Me Why. Let me put that on my list. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these, the fantasy recommendations that y'all had last stream. I'm going to take those away and put them at the top of the list so I don't lose them. But also so they're not like taking up space at the bottom. So fantasy, it's going to go there. And it's all going to scroll. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's going to update in a second. There we go. And we're going to put at the bottom, what was the game? Tell me why. Tell me why, a game. And Good Guy 630 recommends, with caveats, the Paris Hilton documentary. It's not a feel-good documentary, but captivating. I mean, it's not always a documentary's job to make you feel good. Yep. Grady says, let's be real, we're all furries on the inside. Yeah, inside. That's where I'm a furry. There's a fairly new Switch game that I think is up your alley called Summer in Mara. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I can't believe I don't have that on my list. Summer in Mara. Wait, hold on. I'm putting that on, not on the list that you can see right here, but on my other list that I have in a separate document. Out now. Summer in Mara. My other list that I have about the games that I'm actually doing for the Stranger. Because I definitely, basically, it looks like a Miyazaki Minecraft game. Just beautiful. And he says, I've been hooked on Otome games here lately. And Raphael says, a bit of an exhibitionist. Yes, exactly. Uncle Dilly says, if you want to play Fall Guys, I'd be down. Okay, I think I might need to take you up on that. That sounds great. We have some stuff that we need to work out with some upcoming projects, but once we have those locked in and scheduled and we know what we're actually doing, I think I'll have some actual time to schedule, like, being regularly on Twitch, which would be just, that'd be a dream. What a blessing. What a blessing. Have a schedule for Twitch. And King Pointless recommends a video essay, Dave Rubin's Battle of Ideas. It's about how Rubin went from an open-minded liberal to a right-wing hack. Super interesting. Oh, that sounds, I think about on Toast on YouTube. All right, let me copy that to my list. There it goes. That's probably going to scroll very weirdly because it's so long. Yeah, it just cuts off. Okay, fine, whatever. I can see the full thing. You should live stream playing Resident Evil 7. Doesn't have any LGBT things, but it's an amazing game either way. Oh, the Resident Evils are so scary. But yes, maybe I will do that. I know, like, people do like to see me get scared. James Polk says, I'm excited for Pikmin 3 since the Wii U parade passed me by. Yeah, that does look good too. Pikmin 3. So I think it's just Pikmin 3 again, but like, zhuzhed up for the Switch, right? Because that's, I mean, it's an older game. It's almost 10 years old at this point. Gosh, yikes. Yeah, Pikmin 3 Deluxe, blah, blah, blah. New prologue and epilogue feature Captain Olimar and Louie. Cooperative play and story mode. Reintroduction of Piccolopedia for Pikmin 2 and all DLC from the Wii U version. Okay, yeah, so it's just zhuzhed up a bit. Oh, Nini likes Hamilton. Can you believe I have not seen Hamilton? We have Disney Plus, just haven't watched the Hamilton yet. I just, something about it. For one thing, I like In the Heights a lot, and I don't think Hamilton's music just doesn't move me the same way. And I guess I get kind of a hipster thing about it, where I'm like, oh, well, it's popular, so I'm not going to bother. Which, you know, that's a dumb attitude. Okay, so I do want to show you if I can figure it out, the beginning of, yes, okay. So, let's see if I can do this. We want to show you, I'm going to try to go full screen here. Oh, the game is not full screen, so I can't. Okay, hold on. Game stream. All right, so we're going to put the game in. So I'm going to start with the video capture device so you can see me. I'm going to go over there. There we go. Okay, so we got me. We've started. You're watching me build out a scene in real time. And then we're going to add a game capture that is coming from over there. Is that going to work? That worked. I can't believe it. I can't believe it worked. There we go. There's the game. Hooray! Oh my goodness. This is so exciting, y'all. This is the first time I've set up a game capture for myself. So we're just going to go with the default everything for this first character. I want to show you how it all starts. So default everything for this character. And I will let you all name it. Chat, what do you want to name our main character? There she is. Good guy prefers In the Heights as well. Is that what we should name our character? So we're going to need a name for the character, and we're going to need a name for the world that she lives in. So give me your recommendations for that. Name and world. This is the Broadway equivalent of Schoolhouse Rock. That sums it up. Yeah. Hugh says Hamilton is a lot to take on. I can't sit through it personally. Okay, I'm glad to hear like other people feel that way, because it's just, I think it's fine. I don't think it's like the second coming or anything. It's just fine. Girl Queen has a silly gay stream. Escape from Pleasure Planet. My ex-boyfriend, the Space Tyrant. Still playing Cultist Simulator. All very good. Nina likes Mari. Oh, and Lizzie has Sabrina. Maybe we could... Was Navi? That's from something, isn't it? That's from something. Oh, it's U.S. Navy. What's Usnavi? Okay, great. Mari, let's combine some of these and say we're going to go with Sabrina. We'll combine Sabrina and Mari and call her Marina. We've got Mari and Sabrina in there. And, I guess it's going to live... Okay, never mind. So I thought we would need a planet name, but I guess it's going to use the planet that I set up previously. Okay, so here's how the game starts. Y'all, this is incredible. It starts with just a big red button, and all you can do is click the button. So let's click the button and see what happens.
Now, test complete. All hands.
So that's the start of the game. That's the start of the game right there. I was so taken aback by that. I mean, it certainly starts, it starts with a bang. It starts with action. We'll put it that way. Oh, Usnavi's protagonist of In the Heights. How did I not know that? Because I only listened to the, I've only listened to the soundtrack. I haven't actually seen the show. Okay, so now the game actually starts, but this dialogue, wait until you all hear this. There we go. Okay, so here's the thing that I wanted to show you. This particular piece of dialogue that's coming up in a moment. Do you remember Earth? It's the planet you destroyed. Okay. What a first line for a game. So, anyway, you destroyed it. It's such an indictment. It's, again, like the dinosaurs thing of, like... we can all see that we're destroying Earth, so that's what is working its way into our media. Our anxiety and our knowledge that we have destroyed the world. So, I guess we're going to tell stories about that. Not optimistic, just realistic. Realism, not optimism. I guess that's what we're getting. Default. Good grief. They get your attention, says Shannon. Yeah, they do. They do. That might be the best thing for the Earth these days. And oops, says him. Can we talk about outfit? Kind of pre-Gamergate. Maybe, I don't know. Like, just kind of a... That looks like a yoga class athletic wear kind of outfit. Nice Earth, you might say. Wrong. So the first time I played this, I don't know why, in the middle of that dialogue, my character ran away and just jumped in the water and floated in the water for the rest of the dialogue. I have no idea why that happened. It was weird. Well, anyway, so there's the game. Can I... Oh, I can't go to the menu until I go into the world. Okay, well, let's go through the portal, and then we'll wrap this up. Whee! By using skill points, you'll be able to learn skills. Oh, here we go. We're going to settle the world that I created earlier. Yeah, the game just keeps sucker punching me. Yeah. Look, the Earth had an okay run. Yeah, it was all right. There's been better Earths. I want to make sure I save that screen grab. I took a screen grab of Do You Remember Earth, the Planet You Destroyed? What a line. And she's got such a, like, disapproving... Character has such a disapproving look on her face when she says that. You blew it all to hell. Yeah, it's very, like, Planet of the Apes. So, I mean, I'll show you a little bit of this game because I think it is lovely. We're not going to talk to all these tutorial people, but as you walk by, they'll tell you like, oh, use this button to do this thing and use that button to do that other thing. So it's just a very pretty, very relaxing game, and I do recommend it if y'all are looking for just like a chill experience. Like, the music is so nice and gentle. There's a level 3 sheep there, and a mono. I don't know if it's... Oh, it is going to attack me. Wasn't sure if it would or not. Just not very hard. A level 4 chicken. Watch out for those high-level chickens. Yeah, it's just like really soothing and calm and nice. Which, you know, we could all use that right now, right? Here's some level 3 cows walking up the hill. Run up that hill like Kate Bush. Can I get to the top? No. We made it. Well, here we go. Oh, we've got some nice fish up here. Isn't that lovely? So yeah, it's just like there's not a lot to say about it just when you start, because very clearly just walk around this island, gather some resources. I think you gather resources by punching things. Let me see here. Can I punch the tree? Yes. Yeah. So I got a bunch of logs by punching this tree. Catch some fish, maybe? Can I catch the fish? Can I punch the fish? No, I can't punch the fish. I just swim around them. Can I get out of the water? That's the question. There we go. Yeah, it's just nice. After blowing everything up, it's like, wouldn't it have been nice if you just lived with the planet instead of exploding it? Which, I mean, that's a message. Oh! I got a wall. A diagonal wall. And a bone and some copper ore. Neat. It's watercolors. Yeah, Nini, I think that's correct. It's got this, like, art style that does look like a painting. I can gather some red herbs. That's nice. And eventually you'll be able to, like, you know, mine stuff like you can with a Minecraft or with any, you know, a gazillion other games just like it. Yeah. So are all the humans meant to be dead, or is that mass genocide? It's unclear. It's unclear. Yeah, Grady, so you got transported to low poly Azeroth. Yeah, Mr. Bureau Queen, you're right. It's like, it's such a weird whiplash from blow up the earth to soothing attack chickens. Well, the chickens didn't attack. It was that other little monster that attacked. But I guess you could say humans are the real monster. Is that something I can do over there? What's out over there? Oh, I think I see foxes in the distance. Like, it's just a really nice vacation from stress. Oh, I see a copper bow and a wooden stick. All right, there's going to be some hunting going on. Let's see. Can I mean, part of gathering the resources is going to be shooting things, right? So there, I see some crosshairs. I don't want to shoot a fox. Like, I feel bad about shooting things. Definitely something magic down there. All right, let's try shooting a fish. I don't feel bad about shooting fish. No reason why for that, really. Just fish seem like they've got it coming. Now, there's almost definitely a better way to get up this hill than jumping up the incline impossibly like that. But it's fine. We'll just pretend that that's the normal way to do things. Okay, so I haven't equipped any arrows. Okay, so I need arrows before I can shoot anything. Fine. Whatever. Oh, yeah. Reminded of Breath of the Wild in the color palette, says James Polk. It is 100% just a Breath of the Wild clone. Like, completely. I mean, even down to this music. The music sounds like Breath of the Wild music. But later you get, like, a glider that just looks exactly like the glider from Breath of the Wild. Like, it's just a complete duplicate of Breath of the Wild. Now, there's a little ledge here. Can I stand on that? Nope. I can't. Oh, well. Where did this water come from? The fact that there are fish in there means that it's full of water enough that fish can thrive there. Can I swing? Okay, I can swing this guy. Whoops, and then fall right in. Great. Whose bone and why was it in the box? It's such a good question. What was it doing there? Why was it there? Anyway, so this is all I want to show you of like that enormously impactful opening followed by, well, just look at some grass. Now let's see. Here's the question: can I switch back to my normal streaming mode? I figure that. Coming soon, just camera. There we go. Yeah, and you know what? I'll leave the game going so we can have a little bit of that nice music in the background. Ah. Now, eventually with this game, they say that you're going to be able to play as elves, which, you know, I like a pointy ear. So I'm excited for that life to come. Oh, and Raphael says, reminds me of paintings by George Seurat, like His Day in the Park. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that too. It's just like it's just so what we need right now is an escape into something that's like, I don't know. Everybody needs something different, right? So what I think a lot of people need is escape into something nice and relaxing. Other people I think this is as legitimate is escape into something that is more stressful in the world we're in, so you can get stressed out about the story and then back off of it and be like, okay, well I can handle that stress, so now whatever's happening in the world is no problem. I'm waiting for Baldur's Gate to come out, says Mr. Biddle Queen. Oh yeah, that looks very good, doesn't it? I'm very excited about that one. The new Baldur's Gate expansion looks it's with the mind flayers and all the Baldur's Gate D&D crossover stuff is very exciting. Grady says, in World of Warcraft, I'm a blood elf arcane mage. Oh, the blood elves, those cute blood elves. I'm such a sucker for a blood elf. Doesn't sound like a cute thing. Doesn't sound like a cute thing to be, but yeah, the blood elves. Wait, hold on. Now I need to look at a picture of blood elves. Yeah, they butched them up a little bit from when they launched. When they originally launched, the Blood Elves looked a lot more... they were twinks, let's say. But now they look tougher. They look mean and muscly. Let's see if I can find... Yeah, Blood Elves... Yeah, they were a bit more... They had a bit more of a femme vibe when they first introduced them. Anyway, that's enough of me lusting over elves. Raphael likes elves as well, or he says belves as they're called. Yeah. Oh no! I wasn't paying attention to the game. A bear is attacking me, y'all. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. This is so sad. Hold on. Wait, let me show you what's going on. The bear has fallen in the water. I think the bear might die because he's stuck in the... Yep, the bear died and his parts floated to the surface. Okay, so this is why I want to play this game, because it's so nuts. It's so wild. Like I said, they tried to make every game well, and instead what they made was... Instead of making one good game, they made like a billion bad games. I don't know, bad is harsh. It's not necessarily bad. It's just weird, right? Like, I'm just standing here and somehow, where did that bear come from? Did he just like climb up the slope to get to me? Okay, yep, okay. There's a seagull stuck in the wall. Can I slap it? Can I put him out of his misery? Hey, seagull, I'm just gonna kind of stand there. Oh, my life is very low. I was nearly that bear. I nearly suffered the bear fate. I want to get to that seagull. And then slap it. Come on. Oh, I think I got him. Great. Oh, where's he going? Away he goes. Okay, I knocked him out of the wall. I did a good thing. It was a good deed. I helped. I'm helping. I can't believe the bear, like, attacked me and then fell into a lake and drowned. Oh, man. Great. Oh, no, Nini, my kids just flooded the bathroom, let the sink running, and now I have 3 inches of water all over the dang floor. Oh, no. Oh, kids today. Yeah, Lizzie, I can handle the stress of that game, so I guess I can handle the stress around me, is how I felt about The Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, I mean, that's another one. Like, I think there's a real interest in post-apocalyptic games and entertainment and media, movies and comics and all that stuff, because it feels like we're living it. So let's see how bad it can get and then see if we can pull ourselves back from it. Speaking of which, my health is so low. Can I eat some of that bear to feel better? Oh no, that seemed to make things worse. Raw meat is dangerous. I'm so close to almost being dead. What about if I do something with this herb that I have, my number 2 slot? Okay, okay, that actually helped. A teeny tiny bit. Well, I've learned that raw meat is dangerous. Can I... Oop, okay, so now can I eat a little bit more of that? Get a little bit more health back. It's on a cooldown. There we go. Okay, so the red herb... Red herb's bringing me back to life. Alright, so if another bear climbs up here and punches me before drowning, I'll be ready for him. Knowing how sweet the game is, the bear could only be Winnie the Pooh. Yep, great. Yeah, so, like, I think the premise of the game is, like, the gods or someone has salvaged some spirits from Earth and recreated them on a new planet, I think is where we're going with this. Which is both post-apocalyptic and also helpful. Oh, a lighting change. I think there's about to be a nighttime, so I might need to build a shelter, maybe? Oh, and I can retrieve. So can I... Yeah, okay, so I can put that back like that. All right. Okay, yeah, so I can build a little shelter there. That's nice. You see what I mean? Because it's kind of like... Now it's kind of like Fortnite. I like how she stares up at the wall. Like, ooh. So I have a feeling this is going to have day-night cycles, and I'm going to have to worry about, like, sleeping at night, and I wouldn't be surprised if monsters come out at night. We'll see. Yeah, Mr. Beetle Queen says, shoving random bears into your mouth can be problematic. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Yeah, Grady says, herb gathering, a fun new thing that's not in any other games. Oh no, the cat is soaked too? Oh, Nini, I'm so sorry that's going on. Oh no, poor cat. But you give those kids, a stern talking to about not doing that again. Because, the poor cat. King Portland says, where's the dating sim element? 100%. I bet you $1,000,000 there's a dating sim element. Okay, so I can see there's other little treasure chests down there. I'm just curious about, like, are monsters going to come out because it's nighttime? There's a magic tree or something down there. The cows are roaming. They're night cows. Alright. Alright, well maybe it's not going to be as hazardous as I thought. Well, I wish there was a go to sleep function, because this just seemed like, you know, I built myself a little roof. It seems like a place where I could just get some rest. Oh, put it up against a rock, maybe. Well, it is kind of up against a rock, kind of. Oh, but you mean like against like a cliff? Can I? Uh-oh. Well, now I can't figure out how to collect it. Oh, there we go. Burp, burp. So let's see if I just like shimmy down over here. Oh, that rock is definitely going to get in the way. Oh, or maybe not. Wait, what? Okay, I can build it in the wall. That's great. Maybe let's see. Oh, there's a lot of caribou down there. Just looking for like a wall that I could build this against. There, like maybe like this is now it's floating very strangely. Everything in this game. So I'm definitely gonna have to stream this, right? I'm gonna have to stream like seriously stream this game so we can discover more stuff like the bear that drowned, that poor thing. The weird walls. Okay, here's my shelter. There I am. I live here now under the floating wall. This is my home. Oh, and Freeman says, now the kids get to clean it all up. A video game where you start with nothing and must do mundane adulting tasks in order to stay alive in the game. Yes. Oh no! There is a monster! A skeleton private! Do Is this a stick I can hit him with? Skeleton private, huh? It looks like he got stuck in my wall, so I can punch him. Ooh, he's strong. Take that, skeleton. Oh no, I hit my wall too, so I can do damage to my structures. This weapon doesn't seem to be efficient. Look, what do you want me to do? Hit him with raw bear meat? Ow. Ow, stop it. Oh no! Oh, I'm almost dead. I'm getting out of here. That skeleton private almost made me a skeleton. I could have sworn I saw some more red herbs somewhere. I love that you can climb sheer cliffs just by hopping. Let's see. This one's very, yep. Okay, yeah, you can just climb straight up just by doing a little hop. I'm scared the skeleton's gonna follow me. Nope, I think we're good. Okay. Okay, but that was the last of the red herb that grows there, so health is still not great. Oh well. Yeah, it's Ray Harryhausen skeleton. It really is, yeah. Good to see you all off to work for me. Stay safe, says James Polk. Yeah, so I am actually going to have to wrap it up here as well kind of soon. Because I've got one more day of working on the big, exciting project that I can't actually talk about. Soon. This week I'll be announcing it. Well, not me. The people who are in charge of the project, because I'm just a little cog in their big machine. But the people who are in charge of the project are going to be announcing it this week, and then you're all going to be so excited. So I got to go take some pictures, basically, of the work that they're doing today, and then we're done. Yeah, then we're done. But I'm going to have to jet off pretty soon. But I think I'm going to make streaming stuff like this more of a thing over on Twitch. Not on YouTube, but on Twitch. And, yeah, so you'll be able to find me there. Felicia's got to go. Bye-bye, everyone. Have fun. You are the best, as Dan Kerr. Well, thank you. Oh, jeez. Every clean towel I had in the house. Oh, Nini, I'm so sorry that you're having that. That sucks. That sucks. Ooh, well, yeah. Just make the kids do as much cleanup as they can. And hopefully they won't make it worse. Okay, so it looks like everybody's jetting off in a little bit, so I will say Arson will probably be streaming on Twitch in a little bit, so keep your eyes out for Arson over on twitch.tv/ArsonNikki. She'll probably be streaming around noon 30 or so Pacific, so give her a hello. But as for me, I gotta go. Thank you all for the wonderful recommendations. Thank you for watching me play this goofy game and get mauled by a bear, and there's some more red herb at last. Ta-da! Healthy. And yeah, that'll just about do it. Well, next stream is in 1 week because I didn't do any streams earlier this month. So we're doing a second stream next week. Next Saturday will be the next one. So I will see you all in 1 week on next Saturday. Thank you again for joining, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.